Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Thunder, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, there's Los Angeles, 3 spots below.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
Yeah, they weren't really on anyone's radar before the season began, but they're definitely there now.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Paul out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's John Collins. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein is out there with Williams. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Latrey. It's hauled in by Zubac. On offense, here are the Clippers.
Well, mixed bag last year, guys, right? For the Thunder, had some stretches where they looked really strong and some stretches where they really floundered. And ultimately, they go out in the first round to the Portland Trailblazers.
5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. Offensive rebound. There's the dish to Collins. Back to Zubac. Banked in off the glass. Zubac has got the opening field goal of the game for the Clippers.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And Doris, the Thunder, number 6 seed in the West, once again can't get out of the first round.
Yeah, Kevin, that's 3 straight seasons. And you feel like they are this close to taking that next step, but things fall apart at the wrong time. What happens next?
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. They were frustrated to lose their first game against this team. He told me we have to be even more aggressive getting to the rim and scoring inside tonight. Kevin, it certainly is their strength. It makes sense to go that way. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Dort. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Dort passes to Williams. Rebound by the Clippers.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now here's Leonard. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to San Antonio. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Doris, do you think it's more challenging for superstars in smaller markets, mid-sized markets?
You know, this is such an interesting debate in a world that has become, because of social media, so much smaller. You know, I do think that certain larger markets, LA, New York, can be a blessing and a curse. It does still feel like that media scrutiny is a little bit larger. When things are going well, it's the best thing in the world. When things aren't going so well, boy, those day-by-day question after question can probably become pretty tedious.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Leonard. Count it.
Listen, Kawhi Leonard has built his game brick by brick. You want him to score on the interior? No problem.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Beal. The Thunder making the shot. Kicks it out to Paul. Takes a 3. No good on the shot. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Leonard with the ball. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Ball for three. That one, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 4-point game. They've got Hartenstein. Wallace is out there with Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Lopez. The shot's good. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night.
I'll tell you, the defense can throw whatever they want towards Brook Lopez. In the end, he's too big and too strong.
Leonard with the steal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An extraordinary improvement over the course of his career by Kawhi Leonard. He has now turned himself into one of the game's best, if not the best, two-way players.
It's his first trip to the line.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Leonard hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Wiggins. Over Jones. And it's Wiggins missing. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Leonard, no luck. Wallace against Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Wiggins outside. Wallace outside. Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City moving it around. A three-pointer. Wiggins. They get it again. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Jones. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Over Wiggins. A fader. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Leonard. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Wallace outside. Passes it to Wiggins. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The turnaround. The Clippers grab the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what, Greg? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Always with the ball. Jones covering. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. And they pick up 2. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Bogdanovich against Wallace. Here's Dunn, and the first shot of the night for him missing. The Thunder with the lead. From deep, Wallace, good.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Leonard, no luck. The Thunder leading by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Defended by Jones. Excellent D that time from Jones. And there's the pass to Lopez. Now Leonard. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Smiles on your face, Brooke. Thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. Looking at the Thunder, Kenny?
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, the offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, Ernie, this is definitely a big wake-up call for them. Their field goal percentage is sitting in the low 30s. They came out unfocused, unmotivated, unprepared. If they can't turn the tide and play with greater efficiency, it's going to be a long second half.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Clippers right now, they've got Collins. Bradley Beal is out there with Paul. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3. And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a three, he might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building three. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 3-point lead. No one near him. Offensive rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of...
Now, here's Leonard. 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. Zubac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Clippers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That one misses. Good on the second free throw. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Leonard. Shoots from 8, and he nails the jumper.
One thing that stands out over the course of Leonard's career is how efficient and effective he has been on the offensive end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander over Paul. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Paul looking over the floor. Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Leonard. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Dort. He's covered by Beal. Ball against Williams. Deep. Beal pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Collins. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Thunder have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft break, but John Collins out of Wake Forest has been outstanding thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best kept secrets. Tremendous athleticism, also great hands, and just has a knack for moving to the open spot around that rim.
Now here's Beal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Boy, that is a rugged finish from Beal. Absorbs the hit, guides it in. Nice.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Brook Lopez is checked in for Collins, and Jones subbed in for Leonard. Free throw is good, now leading by 1.
We are talking about an elite two-guard. Bradley Beal can shoot it. He can guard virtually any position on the floor, and his ability to elevate his playmaking skills has changed the equation.
Now, here's Mitchell. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Here's Paul. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Williams. That shot missing. Excellent D that time from Jones. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Beal gets a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 1-point game. Outside Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Count it, and the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the evening.
One shot.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. Beal from deep three-point land. The third quarter comes to a close. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Mitchell. Hartenstein is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Clearly a foul.
That's his first personal shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Williams. And Williams drops them both. Clippers trail by 6. Paul, right side. Outside, Beal. Stolen by Mitchell. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Drops in the breakaway layup. Mitchell's got the lead up to 8 now for Oklahoma City.
And boy, he gets a great jump on the rest of the field there and just leaves them behind.
Well, you love the awareness, the decisiveness. Great job there.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Lopez. Here's Paul. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. For the finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Beal kicks to Jones. Zubac's in the post. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Beal, that's for 2. Wiggins with some nice D.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Mitchell against Lopez. The 8-footer. And it's Mitchell missing.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Left side, Beal. Back to Jones. He dishes it to Beal. Can they get it? They get it back. Zubac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. For the Clippers, John Collins, he's checked in for Lopez, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Derek Jones. So he gets them both. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Dort. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The vision, the timelessness of Chris Paul's game. For many years, he's made everyone around him better.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Working on Collins. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Oklahoma City.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series.
Now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. AT that time from Leonard. Here's Los Angeles now, trailing by 10. And finished off by Collins.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first. That will put them up by 9. Both shots good from the strike.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Batum with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.